Hey there, Winter Mountaineering School students. I'm Winter School Instructor Mark Ice. I'm here with Winter School Instructor Jim Daly, Winter School Instructor Jon Booth, who also happens to be our resident professional long-distance hiker. We thought we'd expand some topics out of the winter school normal flavor of things and talk about long-distance hiking, which is something that I think a lot of winter school students either have done or aspire to do. So we want to kind of blow up some of the mysteries around that. So we're going to talk to Jon today about what's in his pack, what he carries, why he carries it, how he packs it. All right? Jon is in the middle of doing a thru hike of the Northville-Placid Trail in the western Adirondacks. And Jim and I thought it might be nice to hike with him for a couple of nights, slow him down. So we're his drag chutes, and we had a great night at, where were we? Rock Pond last night? Rock Lake last night. And right now we're having a little mid-morning break at Silver Lake. Beautiful spot. Pretty far away from everything. Just the way we like it.
Life is good.
So without further ado, let's dive into Jon's pack and see what he brings and why he brings it. Jon.
All right. Take it away.
Take it away, Jon.
Mark. Start off by taking off my pack here and just kind of showing you how it's packed. I tend to keep the things I need most frequently on the outside, so I don't have to stop and take off my pack. My water bottle, because I'm in the Adirondacks, an umbrella for rain, and on the other side.
And that umbrella has other uses, doesn't
it also keeps the sun off me in hotter desert climates. On the other side, I have a little tarp to sit on.
What's the tarp made of,
Extra
Jon?
water bottle. This tarp is made of Tyvek. I picked it up at a hardware store for $6.
So it's not a
it is not
$400
it is not
Cuban fiber.
No Cuban fiber, no official Big Agnes MSR tarp. And then I also have, for quick access, a trowel in this pocket because you can never get one quick enough.
That is true. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go. So that's the outside of the pack. It has these nice little side pockets for snacks and phones.
You keep some snacks in there?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have a little Luna bar here and some M&Ms on that side. So
Okay.
top pockets, just general stuff. So we'll dive in.
Yeah.
This is just a 60-liter backpack, good for summer. Certainly, it's not gonna.
This is a vintage piece of equipment right here.
Oh yeah.
REI zipometer. It's good to within about 60 degrees.
Yeah.
That's its range of accuracy.
Plus or
somewhere
minus.
with plus or minus 60 degrees.
Yeah, it just tells me if I need to, be concerned about getting dressed in the morning or not. So we'll start by unpacking. It's actually quite old.
Yeah. All right.
Start by unpacking this pack. My little cook pot.
That's a titanium pot, right? Nice light.
That is a titanium pot. I think it's
Cool.
made by Snow Peak. It has about a 800 milliliter capacity. That's about a quart for Americans. My single person Big Agnes tent. It's a double wall, so it's good. I brought that out here because this is in the Northeast. It's a wetter climate, so I want a double wall tent to avoid the condensation.
That's what, pounds?
This is less than 3 pounds.
That's-
Less than, it's probably 2.
Pound and a half?
Two-ish.
That's a pound 14 ounces
Wow, nice.
with the 6 stakes that I
Yeah,
kind of
very nice.
improvised in there. Then because I pull this out often because I run kind of cold. This is my nice puffy coat with a hood.
Is that a synthetic or a down?
This is a Goose Down 800
Goose Down.
fill power coat. So
Keep it dry, but
I don't know what it
It will
weighs.
keep you warm.
But keep it dry. Yeah,
it weighs
Nothing.
6 ounces, maybe?
sounds about right.
Maybe 8 ounces.
It's perfect for summer. It keeps you warm.
Jon
down
does
to-
a lot of hiking out west where it's very dry. These will get damp over time.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
in the Northeast I would go with the synthetic fill, similar coat. But
I would
synthetic
too.
fill.
Then we have our much beloved and yet loathed bear canister. I believe this is called the Bear Vault. It's a clear sided thing, so you can see what you're hoping to eat if you can get the top off.
Yeah. Bear and hiker proof.
Definitely,
Special feature.
definitely Jon proof this morning. It has these 2 little plastic tabs that are a little difficult, but
During the day you don't lock them in. You leave it unlocked.
unscrews pretty easily.
He's smarter than your average
We'll
bear.
go into the food in another talk.
Yes.
So we'll explore what's actually in there and where
Right.
and why.
This is the bear canister. Its empty weight is 2.5 pounds, and I have about 10 or 11 pounds of
yeah.
food in there.
And this is 8 days
Yeah,
8 days worth of food.
I think we're down to 7 now, but that started off as 8. Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
Mhm.
That's where most of your weight is, right there, basically.
This fuel canister goes with the pot.
Right. Goes in,
Your
you keep it in the pot.
Your standard isobutane 8-ounce canister. I'm hiking in the east, so I have a rain cover for my pack. I don't normally carry this, but I have
Right.
one here.
Do you line your pack with a trash bag or?
I don't, because it will not fit everything I need to fit in there with
Got
the bear canister. Anyway.
Got it.
So then, as you can see, I'm wearing a long sleeve hiking shirt. I also carry a short sleeve one in the summer for ventilation. I found
Chilling down.
this is kind of a nice. I found it for free in a hiker box in Maine on the Appalachian Trail. Still
Oh,
have it.
I thought it was the WMS shirt at first.
No, it's a freebie.
freebie.
Same with
Nice.
these shorts, which refuse to die. We'll keep it rolling. There you go. These shorts are quite stylish and great for showing off the hiker legs. So we have just a bunch of extra socks and underwear. I won't go into that
Yeah.
in detail.
How many? Just roughly. How many spare socks?
2 pairs of socks, one for sleeping, one for hiking, on top of the ones I'm wearing, and an extra pair of underwear that I wash and alternate daily.
Alternate. Great.
First aid kit.
Mhm.
Won't go into the contents
Yep.
of that.
That'll be another talk.
That's about 6 ounces.
Dr.
of
Eric
weight.
Shaw will cover everything in there.
Rain shell, of course.
Yeah.
That's
Nice hard shell.
hard shell. Weighs about 9 ounces. Is great. It's a pretty thick Gore-Tex. Mont Bell. And base layers. Get that out. These are merino wool. There's a bottom and a top.
Nice.
I usually sleep in them for warmth. I occasionally hike in them if it's exceptionally cold. And what else do I have? A down sleeping bag, quilt, I should say. I recently switched to a quilt. This weighs 21 ounces. It's a 20-degree down quilt made by Katabatic Gear. And in a
It's sort of sewn like a sleeping bag, right?
Yeah.
With basically a sleeping bag with no bottom.
right, it has a sewn foot box and it has no bottom. So. And that should be everything. Oh, sleeping pad, inflatable Thermarest Neo Air, weighs 11 ounces. That's actually the woman's length because I'm a short human, so that's perfect for me.
Yeah. No stuff sack.
No stuff sack. It's very comfortable. The only annoying thing about it is inflating it every night.
Yeah. Stuff sacks for everything. Definitely, that adds ounces.
Ounces add up to pounds, and the stuff sacks also make big rocks in your pack.
As Sensei Jeremy used to say, everything weighs something.
And my Garmin InReach for extra remote areas without a phone signal. I can actually
That's
signal for
heavy.
help.
You could throw that at a bear and chase him away.
I got the mini,
Yeah.
which is like same thing, but
That's old. I should switch to the mini, and that's the contents of the pack.
Water.
And I already showed you the outside. I do have a nice little sit pad I scavenged off an old Z-Rest.
Nice. And last topic? Why don't we talk about your water strategy? Let's talk about your water strategy in the east.
So water strategy. In the east, where it's exceptionally wet, I don't need to carry a lot of water, so I tend to just carry this 1 liter, and I'll stop at a stream every 2 miles, 3 miles at most, and kind of fill this up. This is, I'll call it dirty water, straight out of the stream, and it passes through this filter, and I can just drink out of it like this, and it becomes purified.
Yeah.
that's a pretty good system.
You're within a mile of water almost all the time here, so.
If I was
on
in,
these trails.
if I was in a drier climate and I had to have a longer carry of water between sources, I do have a second bottle, and I do have also a bladder with a hose that I could fill 2.5 liters in, and then I would actually stop and filter all the water on the spot, fill that up.
So what's your total weight?
Base pack weight, so that's without food, water, and fuel, is 14.5 pounds, which I believe is about it's almost 7 kilograms for us metric people.
And then you add in
And then I add in,
this fuel canister,
that's half a pound.
half a pound when full.
This is 2 pounds when full, and there's about 10 or 11 pounds worth of food in that bear canister.
Yeah.
So,
You're still under 30 pounds.
oh yeah, I'm up
Right by
about
now.
27 or so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, have a drink.
I will.
Tell us about your long distance hiking experiences, John. 'Cause you've done quite a bit.
I've hiked a few miles.
A few miles.
a few years ago, 5 years ago now, I started with the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail out west. Runs 2,600 miles from California up to Canada. It was very fun, addicting experience. So I went back the next year and did the Continental Divide Trail, which is the second major long distance trail in the U.S. And then I went back last year and did the Appalachian Trail, which completes the so-called triple crown of long distance hiking. And then I kept going and did the Pacific Northwest Trail. Up in Montana and Washington, I went out to New Zealand and did the Tairoa Trail. What else did I do? I did a lot of shorter trails like the Colorado Trail, the John Muir Trail in California, the Tahoe Rim Trail around Lake Tahoe, some desert hiking that was more type 2 fun, but it was still a lot of fun. And now I'm back east here on the Northville Placid Trail, which runs 135 or so miles from Northville up to Lake Placid through these beautiful western Adirondack lowlands. And
Yeah, beautiful country.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks, John.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right.
All right.
Hike safe. See you soon.
See you again soon.
You got to tell me how you did that, because I think I need to bring bananas with me, because I have been just the last year and a half getting a little bit of cramping.
Right.